Hi students, let's look at exercise 5B, textbook page 118. We'll be looking at question 4a to D. And after this, I need to do workbook, page 66, question 3. I need you to copy all in your notebook. And after that, upload all these textbook and workbook question together. So over here, they ask us to expand and simplify the following expression. So what is different in this case as compared to the previous questions? So over here, right, there's only one term and two expressions that are multiplied to each other. So in this case, right, the next question, instead of having one term, now we have two expressions that multiply to each other. But don't worry, the skills are the same. So in this case, right, we will have the double rainbow method. Why is it called the double rainbow method? Because there are two rainbow we need to do. So in this case, I draw out the rainbow again, as usual. So I do it for the same for the next one also. Okay, so in this case is expand and simplify. Expand means distribute equally. When I give red packets, I must make sure that every children in the house get the same amount of money. So a times a is a square. A times negative 3 will be negative 3a. 2 times a will be 2a. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So we have done the expansion for the first one. Now let's look at the second expansion. So a times a. So in this case plus, right? So it's okay. A times a is a square. A times 4 is 4a. 1 times a is a alone. 1 times 4 is 4. So now we need to group all the like terms together. I use highlighter. Highlight. A square. A square. Make sure to include the sign in front as well. So let me find my another highlighter. Okay, so I use the orange highlighter. So now it's negative 3a plus 2a plus 4a and a. So let's simplify the expression. A square plus a square is 2a square. Minus 3a plus 2a is negative 1 minus 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1. 4. So it is plus 4a. Minus 6 plus 4 will be minus 2. So this one will be our final answer. So first step is to always expand. If you see any like two expression times together, expand first. After that, you need to group like terms. So one thing to be careful, right? Careful. Always look out for negative sign. Because negative sign is a trap. And we like to do it to test students whether they understand concepts or not. So be mindful of all the negative sign. I put star. Because it's a common mistake that's made by students. Let's look at question 4b. Same thing, same. Rainbow method. We call it expansion. So the rainbow method is called expansion. Remember, expansion. So b times b, b square. B times 5 is 5b. Negative 1 times b will be negative b. Negative 1 times 5 will be negative 5. So b times b is b square again. Here is positive sign, so it's okay. So b times negative 3 is negative 3b. Negative 2 times b, negative 2b. Negative 3 times negative 3 will be plus 6. Positive 6. So highlight all the like terms, group them up. so you can simplify them. Always take note of the sign in front. So b square plus b square is 2b square. So 5b minus b, so 5 minus 1, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus b. So minus 5 plus 6 is plus 1. So this is it. So it's not that hard. I believe all you can do it. No problem to do. So let's look at the next one. Expansion again. So expansion again. Nothing new. Same step, but different numbers. So don't be afraid of different numbers, because they are always the same step. Expansion. So 2c times c will be 2c square. 2c times negative 2, negative 4c. 3 times c, 3c. Positive 3 times negative 2 will be negative 6. So we have done our first expansion. So take note, there's a minus sign here. Be very, 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 very careful. Careful. Careful is the word. Careful. So I put a square bracket to protect myself. So c times c, c square. C times negative 5 minus 5c. 4 times c will be positive 4c. Positive 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. So in it, you can always look for your calculator. So now we need to multiply all the negative sign out. There's always an invisible one here that's very sneaky and hiding there. So copy down the expression. Okay, so over here we can simplify first. No problem. Plus 4c plus 3c. Minus 4c plus 3c will be minus c minus 6. So let's multiply out the negative one. So negative c square, positive 5c, minus 4c, plus 20. So group all the like terms together. 2c square, negative c square. Negative c, plus 5c, minus 4c. So 2c square minus c square is c square. So minus c plus 5 minus 4 will be 0. So you can just leave it out. So when it's 0, we can just leave it out. Don't need to write. So minus 6 plus 20, which is plus 14. So over here, minus 6 plus 20, right? It's actually the same as 20 minus 6. So we can actually shift the terms around. But make sure when you shift the terms around, you need to shift the sign in front as well. So this is how I do my calculation when I deal with negative numbers. I always shift it in front so that I can think better. So negative 6 plus 20, right? I just think, oh, it's 20 minus 6, so it's 14. Okay? Good. Let's look at the next one. The last one. Nothing new. Full expansion. So all these type of question, you need a lot of practice. Because this one will follow you up all the way to your N level and O level. So you better get this right now. So that when you reach upper sec, no problem for you. So 3D times 2D will be 6D square. 3D times negative 3 will be 3 times negative 3 is 9, negative 9, negative 9 and D. Correct, negative 9D. Next one, negative 1 times 2D, negative 2D. So whenever it's negative 1, right, all your sign, right, will become opposite. So negative 2D, negative 1 times negative 3 is plus 3. So let's look at the second expression. Expansion, not expression, expansion. Oh, there's a negative sign here. Be very, very careful. There's a sneaky little thing here. So I put a square bracket. to protect myself from careless mistake. Because I know I'm quite prone to careless mistake as well. So 4d times d, 4d square. So 4d times 1 plus 4d, 1 times any number will just be itself. So it's plus d plus 1. So now, the sneaky little one is here. We need to multiply it out. So here I can like do some simplifying first. 6d square minus 9d minus 2d minus 11d. Use a calculator if you need help. So negative 1 times all this number over here, right, will just be the negative numbers or the opposite sign. Negative 4d square, negative 4d, negative d, negative 1. So over here actually, right, you can just simplify it first. So if you simplify it, you have one less step. So I can get negative 5d. So here, let me draw out this working. Okay, over here, right, actually I do a shortcut. Okay, just to let you know, part of the working. Okay, you don't need to show it. I just like showing you only. So over here, right, look at these two terms right here, negative times 4d plus d. So actually, if I add them up, and after that I times the negative part. So that's why I get negative 5d over here. So don't be confused. So now highlighter all the like terms together. 6d square minus 4d square minus 11d and minus 5d. So let's do it. So it is 6d square minus 4d square is 2d square. Minus 11d minus 5d is minus 16d. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is it. So whenever we do this kind of questions, right, it's always to expand out first. Check for any negative sign, because there's a sneaky little one here. After that, we need to group all the like terms together. So in any steps, right, if we can group like terms together, let's group them out first, so that when you multiply, right, at least you have one less term to multiply. Okay, so that's it.